More than a dozen Marines are in custody today after being charged with human smuggling and drug charges. The 16 Marines were arrested Thursday at Camp Pendleton in Southern California, about 55 miles from the Mexico border.
Some of them are accused of helping undocumented migrants cross the border. At least 8 others are being questioned about unrelated drug offenses.
It's a shock to the system.
Thursday's arrest of 16 Marines occurred in dramatic fashion in front of their own entire unit.
The release of this information was really so we could be completely transparent about what happened today. It was a very large arrest.
The Marines were made to line up in morning formation, like this one the Marine Corps filmed earlier at California's Camp Pendleton. They were then arrested for offenses that range from human smuggling to drug-related activities. All 16 suspects are members of the oldest active duty Marine division, headquartered here just 60 miles north of the Mexican border. None of the Marines were among the 6,600 active duty and National Guard troops assigned to bolster border patrol at the southwestern border. The Marines say Thursday's arrest stemmed from an earlier arrest of 2 more Camp Pendleton Marines near the Mexican border in early July. The pair were pulled over with 3 undocumented immigrants in their back seat and charged with human smuggling. Both have pleaded not guilty. According to authorities, the undocumented immigrants said they agreed to pay the Marines $8,000. The Marines said it was not their first time doing this, and Border Patrol expanded the investigation, which led to Thursday's arrests.
If they are in fact found guilty of those crimes, then they'll be held appropriately accountable for that.
In a separate case on the 4th of July, an entire platoon of 22 elite Navy SEALs in Iraq allegedly held a drunken party that not only violates regulations against consuming alcohol in Iraq, but there have also been allegations of sexual assault.
So Jamie Yukas is at Camp Pendleton now, joins us. So the Marines were arrested, Jamie, during roll call. That means in front of all of their other fellow Marines. Do we know why it happened that way?
Well, there's some speculation as to why that would happen, and it kind of makes sense if you think about it. You have everybody lined up in a room, as you saw in the video that we just showed you, and instead of being able to go in and question one person at a time, maybe then word gets out to some of the other Marines that they're being questioned, and then you don't get everybody at once. This was a way to get everybody in the same room, take everybody at one time, and arrest them at the same time. The other thing is it does send a message to other Marines that if they're involved in any type of illegal activity, that people are watching them and that they could be next.
Jamie, one of the things that I've read in your reporting and elsewhere is when we think about human smuggling, I think there's oftentimes people think of people in crates or in huge vans and 18-wheelers that are migrants that are, trying to get across the border.
It's like 15 people at a time or something.
Right, and some of the reporting that I've seen, Jamie, suggests that some of these Marines, whilst it is still human smuggling, may have just gone across the border, picked up a couple of people, and driven them into the United States, dropped them off, and collected their money.
Well, right, as you heard, Camp Pendleton is only about 60 miles north of the Mexican border. So what it sounds like is that they would take their vehicles and drive and then pick up these illegal migrants and bring them across the border, undocumented migrants, across the border just about 7 miles north of the U.S.-Mexico border and then drop them off. And what we learned in those court documents is that these migrants were paying about $8,000 to them to come across the border. So, yeah, it sounds like it was just kind of 1, 2, 3, maybe at a time within their own vehicle that they were using to transport back and forth. If you think about it, that doesn't attract as much attention as you're going back and forth across the border. But somehow back earlier this month, around July the 3rd, 2 Marines were picked up for the same thing. So you now have 18 total Marines from here at Camp Pendleton who were caught all doing supposedly the same thing, bringing these undocumented migrants across the border.
So we know that the Department of Homeland Security has actually been using Marines to sort of help at the southern border. Any of the Marines that were arrested, were they also working at the border?
That's been a question that many people ask, and right away I will...
All right, Shalom. Call hello Allah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people ignorantly call God. Ba'Hashem, in the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Plus, I want to give a shout out to the Alchemy that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and to the confusion of face, brothers and sisters out there whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers. Though you may look like one of the other nations, you're scattered amongst the heathen nations. Any Salaki, wait till this pop back up. Any nation outside of these tribes right here are heathens, and and to any of you who bloodline traces back to these tribes through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, and you can receive it to the confusion of face, brothers and sisters, you are Israelites. If these do apply, okay, though you do look different. To the few Aquaf, you sisters that do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, whether you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who this word is going out to, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you combine and consist and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah. And as you saw, you basically, let me put the camera on. You basically had, okay, Marines get busted on human smuggling. Okay? Let me get to the scriptures. Let me get blue letter. Alright, so this is my first scripture. This is Jeremiah 49. Let me get this out the way. My face. Alright, this is Jeremiah 49. Let me scoot this up. And 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not, man." Okay? And you are being exposed. Okay? You're finally being uncovered, man. All the criminal activity that you've been in, because for so long, what has Esau been putting a narrative on that what people have Esau been boxing in, saying that they are criminals, that they're thugs, that they're low lives. He's been putting on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And Esau, even by the way, is the self-proclaimed white man. Okay? And for so long, he's been able to put on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, mainly you Issacharites, which you Issacharites, as you saw in the chart, okay, are you're the so-called Mexicans, okay? He's been putting that you've been peddling the drugs in this country, that you also smuggle these what they deem illegal immigrants, because Esau calls you so-called Latinos, okay, illegal aliens, when he's the real illegal alien, because he stole, okay, everything, including this whole entire land, okay? But he's been labeling, okay, you as the human smugglers, okay? He's been labeling you as the drug peddlers that pushing dope in America, okay? And you and Esau Edom whole time, he's been the one that's been doing all this. He's behind, okay, all the dope that's coming in this country. He's behind smuggling, okay, humans in this country, or smuggling so-called illegal immigrants, because they're not illegal. This is their homeland. Okay, that's why they're so, okay, trying to keep coming back up. That's why the so-called Latinos, you Northern Kingdom, keep trying to come up here. Okay, which is a trap. Okay, because this land is indigenous to you. Okay, it's not indigenous to Esau, even so-called white man. Okay, point being is this man has been exposed, man. Okay, he's been exposed. He's being exposed. You're being exposed for running pedophile rings, the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. Okay, how he had the whole pedophile island. Okay, with young girls. Okay. And now they trying to say, not to get off topic, but now they're trying to say that Jeffrey, okay, Epstein, attempted to commit suicide. They're gonna knock him off, man. They're gonna take him out. He know too much. Okay? Now it's out there that you're running, okay, a human smuggling ring. Okay? It's also out there that J.P. Morgan, okay, they found that ship, that cargo ship, if I'm not mistaken, with over $1 billion worth of cocaine on it. So you're being exposed on all different subjects. Every single subject that you put, okay, as criminal on the 12 tribes of Israel, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, is now being brought back on him. He's being found, okay, to be the real, okay, true criminal. Okay, he's being exposed now. Okay. He's the accuser of thy brethren. That's what he's been. Okay? So that's why you see how this whole, not to keep going that, but you see how this whole Jeffrey Epstein thing popped up. Then R. Kelly popped up back in the news. Okay? Now they trying to say that Jeffrey Epstein, not only was he involved in that whole pedophile island joint, but you had a bunch of other big names involved in that. So now I seen an article saying how not like I care about R. Kelly, but how R. Kelly, it's gonna be more people charged with R. Kelly. So that's how you know Esau's the accuser of thy brethren. Okay? But it also says that, no, it's not gonna be a long video, that as you're getting exposed, let me see. I just started at the top. This goes into your elites. This Psalms 64:1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, and my prayer preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. The secret counsel of the wicked being the nation of Edom, but the secret counsel of the wicked are the elites. Okay? From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot their arrows, and even bitter words, man. And the bitter words is putting you, okay, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in a dark and bad negative light, man. And they've been able to do that for so long. Okay? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of land snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with the arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. And he started off by exposing you through his prophets. Okay? Your whole nation is being exposed. Okay? For what you really are, man. Okay, now everybody around the world is seeing you for who you really are. Okay? That's why you catching hell left and right. Okay? Esau, the 8th verse. Now here's the point. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All shall see them and flee away. Okay? And all men shall fear and say, declare the work of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing, man. And your tongue is falling upon yourself. The very same news outlets, okay, that you control, like MS, whatever it's called. I forgot. I haven't watched that news, Esau's news, in a minute. You know, RT, I usually pay attention to RT because that's where really the information coming out. But anyway, okay, CNN and the rest of them, man, Fox News, all of them, okay, those are controlled by Esau, okay, to push what Esau wants you people to know. But now, the very same news that he controls to show that he's not in control, the Most High is really in control, okay? His own news cycles that's supposed to be keeping, okay, certain things hidden from the masses is now exposing them, okay? Because that's Psalms 64:8 right there, okay? And it's his time, okay? It's his time. You know? We in that time of this happening. This is Psalm 2 Thessalonians, 2nd chapter, okay? Shows you it's over, okay? You're losing your power. You can't even control and deceive really that much anymore, okay? This is Psalms, let me get my face out of the way. This is Psalms, not Psalms, why I keep saying Psalms. This is 2nd Thessalonians 2:1. It says, now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Yahushua is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay? The man of sin is Esau Edom, and he's being revealed, man. Okay? Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, okay, the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that as the Most High sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is the Most High. And he's been doing that for so long, man. Okay? Everything, and to prove that whenever, okay, Esau gets ready to attack a nation, right? What does he do? He demonizes that nation. And you people, when he puts on his news that this certain nation is doing something, which they're really not, he's lying. Okay, you automatically believe it, cause you really believe this man is the only power on earth, man. Okay, which he's in power, but you believe he's the most high is what I'm saying. Okay. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now you know what? Withholdeth that he might be revealed in this time, man. Okay? Now he's being revealed. This is the time we in the time of exposing who Esau Edom is and what he will be doing. And that's what's happening. Okay? Because in order for this man to go down, he has to be exposed first. It's just like with Esau's court system, right? You got, okay, let's example, you got a Jake, right? A Jake, okay, that's committed so many crimes. He's in court now. And what do you have? The judge, okay, the lawyers, and you got the officers standing on the side. And the judge, once he gets enough evidence on your crimes, okay, what does he do? He decides whether he could take you, okay, he could let you go or take you away, okay? It's the same thing. Yahweh is the ultimate judge, and he's going to send his son, okay, which Yahweh is the ultimate judge, right? Okay? And you have us, the prophets. We're basically reading this man his crimes and exposing his crimes. And Yahweh is going to send his only begotten son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai, okay, to basically take this man away, take this man down. It's the same thing, man. Because this man will let, okay, when he gets exposed on a crime, he'll basically have laws in place to where he could get away with it. But to everybody else, you can't get away with it, right? The laws are slack in the land, just like it says in the book of Habakkuk, okay? But you can't get away with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. You're being exposed, and he's the ultimate judge, man, okay? And that's what we're doing. He's being exposed. Now, okay, the Lord's going to soon. Let me continue. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Okay, so Yahweh is letting Esau Edom fulfill his wickedness. Okay, until his fulfilled time, man. Okay, and also it shows you Esau Edom is a hypocrite. Okay, you've been labeling that we were the criminals. Certain things that you're involved in that's criminal or wicked, you've been labeling that on Jake. Okay, so you being exposed. Okay, and you be able to get away with it. Guess what? Job 20:5. Let me see. I started 3. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causes me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, man? And it is short. Okay? For so long, you've been triumphing, man. You've been able to get away with all the rape, robbing, and murdering, the lying. You've been able to get away with it. Okay? But now your time is short, man. And the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Okay? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reacheth onto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he, man? Okay, he shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Okay? The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him, man. Okay? So that's what we're coming into, man. The triumphing of the wicked is short, man. Okay? And the joy of a hypocrite for a moment. Esau Edom is the biggest hypocrite, okay, and mankind has ever known, man. Okay? And because of that, you're going to be taken out the way. And we in that time, man. Okay? All your wickedness has been exposed. Okay? And that's why you see, okay, all the prophecies coming to pass, because you're fulfilling your measure, man. Okay? Everything that you've been doing, okay, is being exposed. Now Yahweh is about to bring the physical, okay, judgment down on this place. Okay? So, that's the lesson, That was just it. But call hello, Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And Lord willing, this was edifying. And shalom to the elect out there. Shalom.